What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We got a Saturday edition going on today, man. Saturday edition going on. Y'all follow off in there. Let us know where y'all from, what city y'all from, what y'all represent. Let us know in the comment section. Ooh, right here, yeah, right here. What we have is
Hey, do it. Do it. It's all
night. All night. Listen, man, we dropped the NFT. The NFT is doing great, man. Next to come into the group, man. This is the peak. This is Wisdom the Saints, so NFT.
Hey, do it. Do it. It's all night. I'm telling y'all. All night.
I'm telling y'all, it's all night. It's all night. All right, man.
Five star. You've been to five star. Which is much farther there. Listen, man, University of Miami fans want to know one thing. Does University of Miami have a chance to get James Williams?
Definitely do have a chance.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Does you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
No.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person you ever played?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
Man. He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties.
Uh huh.
And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, but like the striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
So
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, and then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety, and he was big on that. But James don't never be back at free safety. James be close to the linebacker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's his.
That's just him
yeah.
helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's it. That's him playing chess with the team. I told him to
Yeah.
get. I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then that goes to play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. It just, I feel like you beat your man every play,
Right.
you got the best chance to stop any team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12".
276 pounds.
Yeah. And like after that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackles.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss, like 6.
Yeah.
No, they didn't touch you. Like,
Yeah,
what,
like they did.
explain to me, though. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds.
I mean,
Is it something? Is it a swim move? Is something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now. Cause like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them.
Let me know in the comment section where you're from. Let us know what city you're from in the comment section. We love to see where y'all from, man. Getting this thing. Look at the number right there, 786-459-49, scrolling at the bottom. Let us know where you're from. Love to see in the different cities and stuff, man. We're gonna get this thing popping. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are like NFTs. Y'all been asking over and over again, when is Footballville going to create its own NFTs? Because y'all see some of these projects out of here, and y'all see where they're coming from and what they're doing. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are like digital collectibles. Anything can be made into NFT, not just little goofy pictures. I understand the premises of what you guys are saying, because Footballville has been on the sideline for years, creating memories and history and viral videos and viral pictures of the scene in South Florida. Well, now it's here, but it's gonna take a community. It's gonna take all of us, and I'm explaining to you why. It's gonna take all of us to push it forward, and then maybe all of us can benefit from it immensely. So NFT projects, if you're like me, you're getting spammed with all these NFT projects, goofy ducks, funny apes, and what they're doing is they're creating pictures for the most part, and then they're creating discords and communities on Twitter and trying to create a community and create this whole momentum for when they drop the NFTs, they can sell out. Here's the difference with Footballville. For the last 10 years, I've been creating a community, 400,000 followers. I don't have to create an artificial Discord, things of that nature. The community has been created through the blood, the sweat, the toils, the work between me, X, Twan, the staff, people I've had before. The community has been created. You know what I'm saying? It's been created. We're here. I just have to pull you guys together and educate you on what a goddamn NFT is. So this is how it's going to work. We talk about it all the time in IOD Squad, Invest or Die, because NFTs are investments, basically. That's something we talk about all the time. So IOD, then the members. The other day we did an exclusive NFT layout. It's a public video now, but we spoke to them and basically explained the same thing to them and how it's going to take a community to push everything forward. We're going to come up with a drop date, and we'll keep reiterating this thing until it's time to go. But yes, Footballville has now entered the NFT space, and it will be a combination of pictures, viral videos, things we've captured in the past, games we've captured in the past that nobody else may have. We've been contacted by CBS and TV stations about some of these things. And it's time for us to go ahead and take advantage of it and allow the community and the kids involved to be a part. So stay tuned, keep watching, man. Footballville, NFTs, it's about to happen. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? You know, Saturday edition going on, man. We're about to get in this thing. Talk about the same thing, though. Bitcoin, the ball. What's good? I did it backwards. I'm D. About to talk about everything from Bitcoin, the ball. It's a Saturday, and if you ain't here with me, then you just a lonely some. Just old lonely some of us if you ain't here with me today. What's going on, bro? First thing first, man. First thing first. Andy Jean. I put up Andy Jean Huddle Club. We're gonna talk about Andy Jean right off the bat. Right after we pay some bills. Listen, man, scrolling at the bottom, IOD squad. Y'all want to get down 786-459-9499. Them boys got the NFTs first and they did their thing. They did their thing. It's coming to the group me next, and then it's gonna be to the public. We're dropping another one. We drop another one tonight, maybe 30 minutes after we get out of here. And that'll wrap up the first batch. They did their thing, and this is for the community, dog. We're gonna keep trying to explain that. So if you want to get involved, we want to get in on IOD squad because the group me will get on Monday. You want to get in on IOD squad? Here we go. The link. I'm gonna place the link. Do this every time. I'm gonna place the link in the chat, and just text us 786-405-9499. 786-405-9499. There we go. Put that in there. We're gonna talk about Andy Jean right off the bat. Andy Jean was about to come to the show a couple weeks ago. He was all in with Miami. There we go. The investor died, early bird NFTs. Bam, we're gonna pin that. But the NFTs did their thing yesterday, man. They're really good, man. And that's just to the community, bro. It's 140 people in the community, man. They're really good. I want the community to be like 500 though. I want to get it eventually. I want to get it about 5,000, bro. I want the community to be huge, man. I want us in there talking, helping each other like a real community, dog. And once we get it to where it should be, then I unleash the real plan and what can be possible. Us watching football, loving football, and doing some bigger things. But I wanted it to be bigger, man. I really do. Dang, who filmed that? So listen, bro, Andy Jean. I'm chilling, bro. We ain't seen your boy Kane since he told me he had my daughter in this class. Huh? We ain't seen him since, huh? Oh Lord, baby mama done took him out. She done took him out. We ain't seen him since. Who knows your boy Kane, man? Tell the man come here every day, man. Give me an update on my daughter, man. So listen, man, Andy Jean. Yeah, the community. Yeah, I want the community to be huge, bro. Yeah, I want the community to be huge. So we in there talking and making a move. Once you get people, man, you get a lot of people, man. You get 1,000, 2,000 people, man, 5,000 people. Y'all get on the same page. Y'all can actually move something. And that's the plan. That's the NFT plan. We're gonna keep pushing it. We can actually move something ourselves, and then we can control the market. Then we control our money. I understand that everybody ain't on the same wavelength. Everybody mentally aren't there. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep hearing me talking, 786-405-9499, eventually it'll sink in. Had a nice little talk in there last night. So listen. Oh, I also found out where Michael Beasley plays basketball at. And it's crazy because 2 days out of the week, I'm sitting like right across the street. I don't know. Y'all want to bake some pie or something, take him to Michael Beasley, man? Show some love. Yeah, Rich found out what Michael Beasley played basketball in old Haitian town over there, man. Oh, Auburn, North Miami. So listen, Andy Jean. I put up the video of Andy Jean, so there won't be no discrepancies, no misanswers. But Andy Jean played goddamn football. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of wide receivers in this class, but a lot of motherfuckers are good, dog. Yeah, you got some high-end wide receivers in this class. Brandon Ennis, Hakeem, Adam Moore, who just transferred to Booker T. You got Will Files, Ray. We ain't gonna start the Andy Jean decommitted. Oh, we pushed him out. Maybe he wasn't good enough. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because Andy Jean could play. And my girlfriend taught him when he was in 3rd grade. But no, Andy Jean could go. So that's why I put his huddle up so y'all could watch his huddle. But listen, man, a couple weeks ago, I was told that, man, hey, man, listen, Andy Jean recruitment about to get real serious. May not be a cane. I think somebody told me that like a couple weeks ago, man, like first day of you in practice. It wasn't nothing to pass on to anybody. The commitment was kind of weird, to say the least. It was on BMAC watch, and then BMAC got out of here. But we heard when BMAC was here, he was doing some good things. But we know for a fact Andy Jean has always been enamored with Georgia. We got Ja'Cory Hammond on video. Somebody actually tweeted that the other day too. We got Ja'Cory Hammond on video actually saying, "Boy, that's Andy Jean. That boy going to Georgia." He said it when he was like a freshman or a sophomore. But then he commits to Miami. But he was all in with Miami. I'm here to tell y'all. He was all in with Miami. I'm here to tell y'all. He was about to come on the show. He was going to come on the show with Lauren Seymour. 7-on-7 started, yada, yada, yada. And a lot of times, that's when you notice kids, you know what I'm saying? You realize that, like, the kids that actually come, they're willing to come. A lot of times, they got Miami in favor. And I don't want it to be that. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 kids tomorrow that they're not Miami kids. They may want to be Miami kids. I don't know. But I never wanted it to be that. But he was going to come to the show, which made me believe that he was comfortable with being with the Kane thing, even though I don't try to push that on them when they come. So what I heard was that it's not necessarily Georgia. It's not necessarily Georgia. I heard that Texas A&M could be in play. I heard Texas A&M could be in play. See, there's a couple kids, bro. There's a couple kids. There's a few kids from Miami and Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yuki Brown, Mari Daniels. I think got a former Kane up there doing something. I was asking y'all to go find him, Rayshawn Scott. I was like, go find Rayshawn Scott. Like, where is this guy? You know what I'm saying? I think he played for the Dolphins for a minute, right? I'm hearing that it could be Georgia or it could be Texas A&M. X said he knew he wasn't going to be in the class. X always say that, though. Man, I told y'all, I know you ain't going to be in the class. But X said he knew he wasn't going to be in the class. X thought he was eventually just was going to go back to Georgia, once he got an offer. I don't know if he had a Georgia offer. But the decommit stuff, with this regime and what we got going on, man, the decommit stuff, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it because it's almost like we're doing the best that we can, at best that we ever done. And then get a kid decommit in the middle of the goddamn decommit right in the middle of it. I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like it. Nope. No. I didn't like it. Let me see what they got on like that. So he has a Georgia offer. He has a Georgia offer. Let's see him on. Yeah, you got offer from everybody and their mama. Yeah, you got an offer from everybody and their mama. Trickett, Partridge, Ron Dugan's recruiting him at Florida State. Josh Gaddis is recruiting him in Miami. So we lose Andy Jean for now. He was never committed to Miami before, was he? Where's his timeline? Andy Jean commits to Miami Hurricanes in January and March. He takes a visit to Florida. Andy Jean decommits from the Miami Hurricanes. So yeah, the Andy Jean thing was a weird commitment off out of gate. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as he commits, B-Max decided to leave. Yeah, so it was weird. It was weird out the gate. If you're just getting in here, man, we're watching Andy Jean huddle because I didn't want to get nobody confused. Andy Jean played goddamn football. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to confuse anybody. Andy Jean can play football. Yeah, I didn't want to confuse anybody. He can play football. He can play with the best of them. I mean, like I said, we got this deep wide receiver class coming out. I don't have a problem with him. Same way I was telling y'all, I didn't have a problem with Romello Brinson and Ja'Cory Brooks. Everybody wanted Ja'Cory Brooks. I was like, hey, man, I'm good. Let's just get one. I'm good. Next thing. Can I find out? Let me see. You got a couple questions. Let me see. I got a couple questions in here. So which are the 6 wide receivers that we will be taking? The 6 wide receivers, though, we taking 6. I know Chris, man. Exactly. They wanted to be that. He okay. He not that good. There it is. He okay. He okay. He not that good. There it is. Mitchell L say, I wish kids all the best. I want players to want to be here. Yeah, like think back when you was 18. You knew what you wanted to do, bro. I'm standing in the line, finna get my diploma, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what was next. Yeah, sometimes we be talking about these kids like they got it all figured out, and they don't, dog. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I know I say it all the time, man, but I'm saying it again, dog. They don't have it all figured out, dog. At all. They do not have it figured out, dog. Y'all boys, wow. So the next thing I want to talk about, man, is Harbaugh hiring his GA, right? Harbaugh hiring his female GA, everybody lost their goddamn mind. We should just go to my Instagram and read the comments. Oh, shout out to Ice Cream Heaven. Lost their mind. Yeah, so basically Harbaugh hires Milan Bolden Morris. Kind of found out Milan Bolden Morris had a lot going on. Milan Bolden Morris was from the Muck, like West Palm area. The Muck, y'all know what the Muck is. I think she played at Georgetown, played b-ball at Georgetown. Heard she was a straight baller. But heard she had some interesting. The way Harbaugh explained it was that she had some interesting philosophies for football. She said she grew up watching her dad coach her brother. And it sounds fickle, right? It sounds like, yeah, that's what we doing. That's what it sounds like, right? Her brother actually plays at Michigan. So dad had some good genes that dad knew what the hell he was doing, okay? Let me see. Her brother, defensive end Mike Morris, played at American Heritage Delray. He was FSU commit and switched to the last second. So he had Michigan. But she's a GA. Like my question is like the GAs are always people just getting a chance, right? Like the GAs, I remember like my nephew got done wrong at University of Kentucky, and they kind of gave him a GA job to like to say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? The GA jobs like, what's good? What's going on? I think he's a sophomore, number 9 from Central. But she's going to be a coach. You know what I'm saying? This ain't one of them girl. This ain't the Michigan Marys or somebody. She's going to be a coach. But man, my comments, man, were crazy, man. It's like, listen, here go my comment. Mike Lundy, Georgia position. Damn, it ain't that serious. Let that woman be great. Oh, Mike said let the woman be great. Come on, people. They need to stop the bulls. There are so many black qualified coaches trying to get a gig in college sports that has put in the time. Nothing against the woman because Lord knows I love them. But this right here is what isn't right. That man said it ain't right. The dog T say, shit my ass, no one's gonna take coaching from her. Man, T is harsh, man. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Man, some things are just for men. I could never let a woman coach me in football. How could she teach me something that she can't do better? Something that she can't do better than me. How can she teach me something she can't do better than me? I don't know about that comment. I'm sure Eric Spoelstra can't play basketball better than Victor Oladipo. Strong woman got blasted. 50 replies. We as females know the game just as well as the men. And to be honest, we can coach better and we listen. Great job, Michigan. They went ham on her. But then come to find out, so I started digging. Well, had a little help. She, in high school, wore the Black Lives Matter prom dress. Now, I don't necessarily remember this, but it tells you a lot. It's a nice picture. But it tells you a lot about her and her character. Well, what also tells me a lot is that if it ain't Delita, that's the reason she got the job. You know what Delita is. The other reason is she's really impressive. Cause to You know what I'm saying? Because to actually catch Harbaugh's attention and keep his attention, and then him take you serious, she had to be impressive, dog. Or he dating a cousin. Either or. You know what I'm saying? Either or. But what I'm saying is she had to be impressive. She had to be impressive. And I don't think it's the end of the world. It's a GA job. Like most of the GAs are like, it's your boy Kane, I've been looking for you. Oh, man, I've been looking for you. Listen, I don't know how to send a private message on here, man. I told you to text me the other day, but you weren't in here. You can send a private message in here, dog, or write the number down. 786-405. That's the number right there. 9499. Send me a text. He's talking about go back to that picture. You know, they keep flipping. Yeah, it's your boy. I've been looking for you, dog. I was trying to warn you, man. Hey, listen, don't just whisper in her ear, don't, because her mama gonna come shut your room down. Let me see. Great Mr. Gene got options. Them verbal commits mean nothing to me. Had a way transfer portal set up. When they sign it, don't mean much. I know, right? You got Mo doing the interview talking about, well, I ain't saying he getting in the transfer portal. But yeah, it's a possibility that he could come back home one day. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. It's getting a little dicey out here. So talk to me. GAs, this is not a huge deal, right? Like I said, you see people come right off the field and go straight to be GAs. Just finished playing the game, don't know nothing about coaching. You know what I'm saying? A female coach works in a league. I don't know how it would work in college just because of the maturity level of college players and different. I get right. I get what you're saying. But dog, you've never seen, when I was in the Marines, we had two twins. Two little short twin females. That was just hardcore, dog. They was hardcore. They was little stocky little chicks. They eat shit, sleep, Marine Corps. They were different. They were women, but they were different. I've came across women. I've came across a few in my life that were just different. They demanded respect. And maybe she is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she is. Maybe she is that. But I seen it, dog. I seen it. Two little twins, females, hardcore, ready to go to war. They didn't care. They was. I don't know if they was putting on, and when the bullets started flying, the truth come out. But they was hardcore, dog. They would get it in. They would work out with everybody. They listened. They did what they had to do. So yeah, I've seen some women before, man, that can deal in atmospheres like that. Haven't seen a lot of them, but they're out there. Yeah, man. So I wanted to address that, man, because when I found out she was from South Florida, I felt I needed to say something. You say, but were they happy? They seemed happy to me. They seemed comfortable. They seemed for the cause, dog. They really did. I tried to date a woman years ago. We were walking, and she told me to God right. That bothers you, dog? He said she told him to God right. That throws you off a little bit. Seems like a PR stunt. Um, could be. It could be a few things. Michigan needs some PR. Could be. Could be. Could be. I just got word that Cedric Irvin Jr. is transferring to Columbus, and linebacker Capers is transferring to Columbus. I just got word Columbus said they want to play Central. Columbus loading up over there. You know what I'm saying? Columbus is loading up over there. Columbus getting right over there. Cedric Irvin Jr., the running back from Gulliver, son of Cedric Irvin, transferring to Columbus, and they got a couple more. They got a couple more guys coming over, and they're trying to load up, but to take on the big boys. It's Saturday night, man, 9:20, man. And if you in here with me, yeah, it's lonely. Yeah, it's lonely. For the people asking how the NFTs, man, the IOD squad did their thing on the NFTs, man. They really did. They really did. I guess we pushed it in your face enough and understand the concept of what we're trying to accomplish. I'm an 18-year-old. And what we're trying to accomplish, and the people we're trying to get involved, but you got to be in. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in. You got to have. You got to be in. You have to have one. To be a part of it. Y'all ready for me to take the picture down? Just a little. I'm 18-year-old seller. You was an 18-year-old seller at the time, and she was a Lance Corporal. Marines, dog. We the real ones, dog. Marines, dog. We the real ones, dog. So listen, I'm gonna bring my boy Richard here, man. We're gonna get this thing popping. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Chilling.
So
What's good?
I'm chilling myself, just eating my barbecue, listening to the I don't know what this is, Footballville late at night.
I feel like coming here and talk to y'all, man. I had a big day yesterday, man. A lot of stress dropping those NFTs, and we got one more that's gonna drop tonight. And it was a big day. It was a big day. I think it was a momentous day. Maybe some don't realize it now, but yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was. So the turnout was amazing with IOD squad, and just that whole day yesterday capped off with the huddle group that we had, where we talked about the vision and kind of the concepts behind not just finding good NFTs for everybody to invest in, but taking the value that we have as a community, creating something, and then controlling the market. So it was just a great conversation to have. And I think that brought a lot more understanding to what we're trying to do.
Right.
And as we go forward with releasing to the members on Monday, that's going to be, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be all blessed, and we're going to talk about what we talked about the same way. And that way we can continue to spread the NFT wave and what we're doing throughout the community.
Right. Um, so tonight we'll drop one more, the last and final one. And then, like you said, Monday it'll go to the group meet, then it'll get released to the public. So it's a movement, man. It's a movement,
Yeah,
and the way and the way I look at it, like I was talking on the Discord last night inside IOD Squad. It's just so many angles. There's so many angles to it. You understand? We have it set up for Wesley Bassett to be a part of it, whether he want to be a part of it or not. You know what I'm saying? We have it. If you have an NFT, then it's set up for you to be a part of it, whether you want to be a part of it or not, to benefit from it. If you want one of our NFTs. In the past, Wesley Bassett could be out here, Rashad could be out here making plays, catching one-handed catches, and there is no way for them to invest in those things that they do out there. No, there was no way. It's so many different levels that this can help. There was no way for me, other than YouTube, really get the value out of me working from 10:30 at night, getting off 6 a.m. in the morning, going to the park, staying at the park all day, going home, sleep for 2 hours, and going back to work, and doing that over and over again, getting off on Thursday, driving out Tampa to go see IMG, got to work in the morning, got to edit the video that night, got to work in the morning, and all of that stuff, all of that hard work put in, all of the backlog of videos I have, and then boom, NFTs drop.
Right.
And it's like, oh, so how could I do something bigger or larger? Like, how could this impact everybody? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And right, it gives value to your work, your creation, your creativity, and you can share it with a community, and y'all can get it in. Y'all can get it in.
Right.
You about to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna mention it's no different than when YouTube came out. So YouTube came out, I would almost say right around the same time that you started to go out and film players. And YouTube was a catalyst to growing something much larger than you expected, Footballville to ever be. And it is the same thing with NFTs. So NFTs is now incorporating the player, it's incorporating the fans in the whole community. And that way we could all do something, like I said, control the market and control our destiny. Here's a stat I wanted to point out. So I know that the Footballville community is multicultural. So I'm gonna preface it with that. But I'm gonna say that I heard a stat the other day where it said that in the Black community, the spending power is about $1.5 trillion, somewhere around there, a little bit less than 2 trillion, and that's on an annual basis. Now, J.P. Morgan came out and they said that the metaverse is projected to yield $1 trillion per year in revenue. So we touched on that too a little bit on what a $1 trillion revenue industry looks like. Well, in comparison, Black folks, with the revenue that we have in our pockets, we make about $1.5 trillion of revenue that goes through the retail and commerce spaces in America. So we're going to have a new avenue that is going to be $1 trillion space. So just put that into perspective, and then put into perspective the fact that the key to that $1 trillion space is NFTs, because NFTs are going to be the contracts of that space. It's the smart contract. It's going to verify who you are, who you know, what you do. So it's going to be big. It's going to be big.
Sort of like what? Compare it to something now.
I would compare it to social media.
Gotcha.
So Instagram, right?
Right.
It's going to be another avenue to create your own TV show. But this TV show is different, where if you hold an NFT that possibly has Snoop Dogg in it, something like that, you know, Snoop Dogg may be like, man, that's what's up. I see you got that NFT in your wallet. Man, Street is trying to censor me right now.
I ain't trying to censor you, dog.
But you know, I'm just saying.
No, bro. I mean, it's as simple as, like, we talked about CBS contacting me about their game.
Right.
At the time, I had 3 NFTs. It was all Lamar Jackson NFTs. Those have been sold now. I think I just own my one. The people can put them back up for sale if they want to.
And you got more Lamar Jackson footage. I'm sure you do.
Right. But no, what I want to say is that when CBS contacted me, they wanted to tell a story. And if they would have told the story, they would have came straight to the video. Then the video would have took them to the NFTs. Now, boom, we drop our NFTs, and now we have the Footballville Nation collection, right? So this is how it happened. If the story does get told of the Lamar Jackson, or if we get some of these people involved that we're trying to get involved, and it takes and it goes to the next step, and it catches fire, the public is going to come buy the collection.
That's true.
And if you're not holding one, you're just not holding one.
You just ain't holding one.
Right. Because when real money come through, they'll just come buy all 30 of them. Because they understand. You know what I'm saying? They understand that, 30, I got 30 of them. They go up 230%. You know what I'm saying? They understand those things. And if you don't have one, you just don't have one.
That's one of the fears we had initially.
Right. That we contact Lamar Jackson to see if you want to do some business, and he just turns around and say, I'm a bound. But if he buys them, if Tyler Huntley buys them, or Rashard Smith gets his hands on one, or if it's somehow, and now Lamar Jackson owns it, you know what I'm saying, or some Rashard Smith owns it. Rashard Smith's not on that level yet, but the plan is that he will be. But if Lamar Jackson gets his hands on it, now he has it, and that's no different than the same way Bored Apes and all of these things went to 100,000 each.
Exactly. When Snoop Dogg and Eminem bought their Bored Ape, it went crazy. It went crazy.
Right. So it's a lot of incentives for Lamar Jackson, Tyler Huntley, to get their hands on it, because it's not like the video anymore.
Nope.
It's something. Dog, I want to keep trying to explain what it's something tangible. Like, make it make sense. It's like,
I mean, it's just like you like, I was watching that Kanye West documentary. It was like being handed that Rockefeller chain. You just been knighted. You have rare footage of one of the highest paid athletes in the NFL.
Right.
Because with Deshaun going to Cleveland, they're gonna have to cut that check. And Aaron Rodgers got his check. Aaron Rodgers out here for, $50 million a year.
Right.
So I'm just saying, anything less than 250 is just preposterous.
Right.
Insulting. Right.
Boy, getting baseball money. No, I just want to relate it to something. It's like now, if they get their hands on it, one of them get their hands on it, or James Williams, like
Right.
there's nothing to get to James Williams, but he has it one day and he's going in the draft and he owns the NFT. All it takes is something like that, or the community to buy them up, and we move it ourselves.
Yes, sir.
But when the value goes up, it's no different than a stock. If
Hey,
you
let
ain't
me-
either you in or you out, either you took that step and got in or you didn't.
Right. Except this is like for all of the members and all in IOD squad, the Footballville members. This is like buying a pre-IPO. So buying a stock before it hits the market.
That's a good analogy, big dog. Great analogy.
Yep.
I keep telling your boy Kane to text me. I don't know. He come in here, peek his head in, and he leave. Mitchell L said, I really appreciate you, Streeter. I read that comment. I really felt that comment, Mitch. What's going on with you, Mitch? Mitch said, I really appreciate you, Streeter.
Sometimes you got to give people their flowers.
Maybe the light bulb just went on for Rich. But that is what that is what it is, bro. Yeah, either you when the value goes up, either you in or you're not. It's no different than when Tesla went up 7 times 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, you knew it was a good company, but either you was in or you wasn't.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Same thing with Google. Same thing with Amazon. We've seen this before.
Right. It's like name something. Cabbage Patch Kids. Didn't Cabbage Patch Kids? Well, that may be too old. It's kind of like
Pokemon.
things like Pokemon. Like no Cabbage Patch Kids. Like when you had one, right? And then all of a sudden it's like, if you got a Cabbage Patch Kid, now people paying $10,000 for them. And you like, wait a minute, what? Either you had one or you didn't. It's been a few things in life that happen like that. Tickle Me Elmos, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you like couldn't find them.
I know I posted this.
Huh?
I posted this in the chat the other day, or like a month ago. But a specific Lexus that was built. Mm-hmm. And we all know what's going on in the economy and supply chain. They can't produce new cars fast enough. So now you're seeing used cars 30 to 40 to 50% higher than the Blue Book value. And in particular, if you own a supercar or you own a sports car, you own a V8 muscle car, whatever, those things are like quadrupling in value. So that Lex I posted in there, the LFA was $350,000 when it first came out, like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Now the going price, if you could find one for this cheap, is between $800,000 to $1 million.
Right. Either you got one or you don't.
Yep, and they only made 500 of them. So not everybody could get their hands on them. So you gotta, if you know somebody who want to sell one, you better make your best offer. Right.
Either you have one, or either you jumped in or you didn't. And scared money didn't make no money. That's all I can say, man. We're working really hard behind the scenes. Like we said, we're gonna drop another one tonight. Then they're coming to the group meet. Then it'll be released to the public. Yeah, man, just don't get caught with the pants down. That's all. That's all I got to say. Yep. We dropped the Danny Miez, and we dropped the the question. You know what I'm saying? That everybody will never forget. The Danny Miez. We dropped the Brashad Smith. We dropped the Wesley Mercedes. It's gonna be all night. What was the other one?
Duke Johnson. Can't forget about Duke.
And Duke Johnson, who I started Footballville with, unseen footage of Duke Johnson and his mom sitting at the table talking days before he went into UM, and he's talking about starting. They say I'm too small to start. He says, Sunday he can't be practicing on Sunday. But he said he can't go against God. He said he
Yeah.
can't go. He ain't practicing on Sunday. He can't go against God. Just him and his mama sitting there talking for a little while, maybe about 5-6 minutes, and then it comes with a couple other entities come with unlockable things, so you can unlock maybe another video, unlock maybe another picture. There's something that goes with them. I think 3 of them have that. So listen, bro, it's on y'all, man. The value was created. Sharing it with y'all. Rich is basically the manager of the project with me. That's why he's always on here. And we about to drop this last one tonight, and then we're gonna keep moving forward and just keep y'all informed, man.
Yeah, man. And I want to say one thing with the homegirl who was hired by Michigan. First and foremost, homegirl looks like a warrior princess, man.
Yeah.
Great genes, very athletic. You can see her brother plays for Michigan. So shout out to her and shout out to what she stands for. I do have to say though, I think the narrative that's being brought up is the one thing you want to be aware of is, okay, you don't want it to be a part of an agenda, right? And even for her sake, she doesn't want to be used as a pawn for a bigger agenda. You feel me? Like, to say that you hire minority coaches, so you go ahead and hire a woman who may not be as qualified as some of these dudes out here who've been coaching for a very long time, who don't get the same opportunity. Right. So that's the only thing. You want to make sure that you utilize that platform in order to benefit your people. And I hope that's what she does, and that's the only thing you can hope for, because of course nobody would tell her to turn the position down, but utilize it for her benefit, not for their benefit.
Right. Right.
So I know I went in a different direction there, but you know.
No, you're good. You're good. But a GA isn't like, I mean, like I said, I've seen kids get injured and can't play again, and they make them GAs, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's a gauntlet too. It's like a 2-year battle, because all the stuff the coaches don't want to do, you are doing it. So right. you were working from like 5 a.m. till 10, 11 at night every day. So that's really gonna see if you want to be a part of that college life. And that's why a lot of folks who are GAs and they survive those 2 years, they go on to get a position coach job or something like that, because they're so used to the grind of 6 days a week, 14 to 16-hour days. I mean, they're so used to it. So it's really, she's been given an opportunity, but it's really going to be up to her to prove herself, because you can't fake those hours. You can't.
So you can't fake them, dog.
No, it's sink or swim. That's why Danny Mias was. I mean, he came up from that. He came up from being a GA, and he put in the hours. He put in the hours. So that's how he was able to, leapfrog everybody and start working in college, as opposed to work, going back and working for high school or whatever, because he proved that he's willing to put those type of hours in.
All right. Before we get out of here, dog, anybody got an issue with Deshaun Watson getting $230 million?
Man, I'm happy. I'm happy he did. And once again, speaking of narratives, so all that negative stuff that he went through, this is almost utilizing that platform for his own good once again. So you saw what he did during the trial. He didn't say nothing because, quite frankly, in a trial like that, they're not trying to hear a black man speak. I'm just being real. And so he didn't say anything, pled the fifth. The first thing he said when he came out of that courtroom, what did he say? He gave all praises to God, and that's it. So
That's
without
it.
saying much, he said a lot.
That's it.
That's all he said. So what that showed people is he's still in the same. He was mentally tougher than the situation that he was put into,
Right.
and that's
Right.
what the world saw. So when you're talking to a man who done been through it, I mean, you ain't got to do you. The only thing you can do is respect it.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. Now you got Mahomes, you got Russell and Mahomes gonna be battling it out in that division. You got Deshaun, Lamar Jackson, and their division. I mean, it's gonna be some. This upcoming NFL season is gonna be some real quality football with those guys who are more mobile than quarterbacks of old. So it's gonna be great to see.
Yeah. But Cleveland's where they send people to die, man. I hope you can overcome it, dog. I hope you can overcome it. Cleveland is where they send you to end your career.
Man, the one thing everybody keeps talking about, they don't even talk about the wide receivers. They like, man, Deshaun is in such a good place because if they wanted to, homeboy can just take that ball and hand it off to 3 different running backs who could get the job done. And every now and then throw a nice pass into the end zone. You know what I'm saying? And come out victorious, right? So he's having that 3-headed backfield like that.
Who we
Great
got?
tight
Chubb.
end and
Who we got? Chubb, Kareem. Who we got? Chubb, Kareem Hunt.
Chubb, Kareem Hunt, who's a steal. I gotta say, man, I know how good Chubb is, but Kareem might be better. To be honest, if you look at what you're trying to get a running back to do in the NFL, I mean, Kareem might be better. He's just in that
He got
situation.
some beasts. Got some beasts
Yeah,
back there.
yeah. Then you got homeboy from wasn't he from like XFL or something like that? Or I,
Who?
well, he's from South Florida too. I forget his name off the top of my head. Dearness Johnson, I think his name is.
From South Florida?
He's from that's where he went to high school, and he went to college somewhere else, and then he was in like that league that Trent Richardson was in. You remember that other football league they started?
USF, what was it? USFL, man.
Something like that. He was in that league, and then he got picked up by the Browns. But you got 3 quality backs. You have UM alum and David Njoku, who's poised to be. We haven't seen his full potential yet, and it's partly because of the quarterback he had on the center, to be honest. So it's going to be beautiful to see what he got. You got Amari Cooper up there. I mean, God, I don't think Deshaun. Well, since Newt got traded, Deshaun now has a great receiving core. So
Dearness Johnson?
Yeah. He gonna be all right.
Nah, yo, you got some weapons around him, dog.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man, we're gonna get up out of here.
All right, man. We'll release number 4 this evening.
Yeah, and that'll be up. And appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everything y'all doing, man. And it's don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, the rest of your life. Be seconds away. I'm D, man, and I'm out of here.